Alright, we are back, guys. We are back. Alright, so judging based on the map I have, alright, so now I should be able to reach out. It's not letting me reach out. That's great. Now I can. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. So today, guys, we are finding the ponds and starting the grind for the great one. It might take me about an hour or two to get the ponds all found. I've already found 3 last night. I got all the stuff we'll need, so we should be good to go. But there may be some issues along the way. Like, I only have 3 tripods, and I might need more. But if that is the case, then I could always just buy another couple tripods. I hope that's not the case, because tripods, I don't know how expensive they are, but I know that I don't have enough cash to be spending a lot of money on tripods like I did the tents. Because, dude, I had to spend $137,000 on tents alone already, so I hope I don't have to do that again. But it'll be worth it. 2 days of grind for the cash alone. Come on, Betsy, you got it. You got the juice to make it up this hill. Good morning, guys. I hope everybody's having a good morning, good afternoon. For me, it's afternoon. I know for some of you guys who live in other countries, it's not. So, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is to you guys. Hope everybody's had a good day. Well, we get started. This is one of the ponds we gotta look at. So basically, right now, I gotta find the need zones, which are like where they drink at, where they eat at, stuff like that. And this is a pond, so maybe, just maybe, they'll eat here. Or, not eat here, drink here. Okay, so there's a mule deer track, but the food I have what I need. It looks like there might be something there. Nope, it's the bear track. Looks like this pond is a bust. There's no mule deer that drink here. So we can move on, mark this one off the map. And we can move on to the other one. I found this pond yesterday, I found the tracks, and I thought maybe there's one. So I wanted to double check again today, but there isn't. I think the next pond is the same way. I've only found one need zone so far, and it's for a solo deer. So I don't know how important that is, but Pretty sure I can just shoot it and delete that zone. Or the zone won't delete, actually. I have a tripod set up next to it. We'll probably just respawn them in 15-20 minutes. So I do need to be taking them out so that the respawn chances will increase. If you guys don't know what the great one is, basically it's like the biggest, baddest version of this animal that you can get. And his antlers is just crazy. Put him in your trophy lodge as a trophy. But it's basically the thing that everybody wants in this game. And there's multiple different variants for each animal that has a great one. Not all animals have a great one, but some do. And I'm grinding for this one. Mule deer. This is what we're grinding for, is the mule deer. Still no water. Just a feeding zone for the buffalo. Or not the buffalo, the moose. This is not good. I don't see anything. I mean, it marks one off the map where I don't have to come to this one, but if they end up skipping a zone and going to here, I'm gonna have to come back. Which I hope doesn't happen. So how this grind works is you're supposed to leave all the small deer in the game that you can. So anything that's rated 2 or below, you leave. Anything that's 3 or above, you shoot. And what that'll do is eventually you'll clear out all the 3s and above, and the game will think, hey, there's too many 2s here. We need to put some bigger deer in here. So what it'll do is it'll spawn a bunch of bigger and better deer, and you have a chance to get a great one. So that's what we're hoping for. It's my next one. Everything I'm going off of right now is exactly what people have been saying you're supposed to do. So this is my first time. I'm not 100% sure, but as far as I know, that's how it works. I may or may not be wrong, but hey. There's nothing. Hauling ass. Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. Mule deer. Mule deer. Come on. There's gotta be a watering spot around here somewhere. I'm hoping this is one of them. moose, mule deer, moose, mule deer, mule deer. Okay, so they're all like over here, but I don't understand this. Is it just like the wrong time or something? I'm gonna set it to their feeding time, at the end of their feeding time. So everything's gonna be fresh. It's gonna suck, but hey. Their feeding time ends at 8. I'll put it at 7, 12, so they may or may not have a chance to stay here. I just don't like the night, bro. Because it makes it really hard to see them. Okay, elk, man. Moose. Alright, so I know one thing. We're going to have 23 to 25 need zones in order to start this grind. Because without knowing where the need zones are, it just won't work. Alright, signs are clear. I don't think this is one of them. Alright, on to the next. Nothing here. Just a bunch of moose track that led to here. Top of the map. We may or may not come back and check a couple times before we decide that that's not one of them. But so far we only got one need zone, and it's for a single deer. Which is not the best thing, because we need more. Come on, give me some more room. Alright, I'll go this way. Let me enter the fucking four-wheeler. Holy shit. As if it doesn't want me to climb this hill. Guess what, game? Joke's on you. I'm climbing this hill, whether you like it or not. I got deer to get to. Mule deer. know, it really makes you wonder why the fuck some of these deers won't just appear. It's not the right time, or wrong time, I don't think. There's no sign of anything up here. Hold on, let me place down a tent. Let's go ahead and rest right there. Okay, here's some tracks. We got something. Bear. Okay. So we know there's at least bear here. Hold on, there's good stuff over there. Hold up. Please don't tell me it's moose. It's moose. Fuck you, bear. I don't want you. So it's a moose needing zone, not necessarily anything else. Rocky Mountain Highway. Should probably be using my four-wheeler to walk the banks. Probably be faster. Probably. I don't see anything. That's a no for this one. We got a shit ton of ponds we gotta go to, so it's not a big deal. We're only 20 minutes in and we've already got 3 no's. 4 no's actually. Not bad. Oh, this is the pond that everybody hates. I'm gonna be pissed if I got no need zone here. There's so many trees in the way, dude. You can't even get an actual good spot. Oh, but it looks like it is a need zone. Wow. That's crazy, dude. Look, there's even mountain goats up there. What is this? This is mountain goat. Okay, please be a mountain goat. Okay, mountain goat. It might be mule deer too. I hear mule deer. More mountain goat. There's a shit ton of mountain goat for some reason. 7 to be exact. That is crazy numbers. I have noticed that mule deer like to walk out in the middle of the lakes. Okay, more Rocky Mountain bighorns. It's a shit ton of bighorns. Please, please don't be bighorn. I want some mule deer. Yes, a mule deer 9 drinking zone, dude. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. Alright, so I think it's going to be over there. I think I'm going to set up my tent right there. So I need to mark this real quick. I'm going to mark the bank. Is it marked? No, it's not marked. Why is it not marking? Okay, it is marked. Okay, 27. Alright, I need to go 200 meters away. What's a good 200 meter scout point? It's not really a good area for it, but it all just depends on where the mule deer actually spawn at. But since that's the water area, I'm gonna go 200 meters this way. Keep going. I gotta go 200. Which sucks, but be worth it in the end, hopefully. I think everybody goes up this way, actually. $180. Okay, right up here would actually be nice. 188. Need to get to 200. Then I can place the tent down. Okay, we're at 200. Let's be safe. We're gonna place down a tent. Too steep. Too steep. Alright, we're placing that there. What is that? That's a dusk. A dusky goose. Alright, and then we're going to... This is going to be one of our main ones. So we really got to pay attention to this one. Let's see where they spawn at, then I can replace my tent. We're going to go 1650-ish. 1650-ish. Hopefully this doesn't scare them away. Okay, it didn't. Alright, where are you, Mr. Mule Deer? You guys have a drinking zone down there, so you should be drinking. Wait, what time is the drinking zone? 15 to 18. So they should be down there anytime now. What if they're like on the opposite side of the water? They're still not down there. That's insane. It's the elk. They're gonna come to the watering spot too. Hmm. Okay. There's nothing for it. I think there is. Musket deer scent. No. No, 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 no. There's no mule deer stuff. None at all. There's just the normal deer collar, which I could probably use. I have it in storage. Okay, so I know this is a need zone. And that's all I need to discover right now is a need zone. But just in case. I don't see any of these deer. Alright, we're just gonna move this thing up a little. Hopefully. Hopefully they start spawning soon. I think it was just because we were too close to them. I think that's what the issue was. Because now we are exactly 217, so we're good now. We should be. But as far as being able to actually see them, I don't know. O'clock is the last little bit. Oh shit, I was killed. That's fucking stupid. Alright, so there's nothing there. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next one. We know that there's a spot there. It's probably just glitched, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one. Alright, the next one. It's right over here. Alright, so that one, those, basically all of the little lakes on this map. We've already gone through most of them. Alright, so the next one we have to do is that one, then the one below it, then the two below it. So we got plenty more. We got 2 total spots where we know they can spawn. Two out of 23. Okay, if this is it, I already know exactly where I'm gonna go. Nope, Rocky Mountain fucking things again. Rocky Mountain sheep. Rocky Mountain sheep. Pieces of shit. This might actually be a need zone for one mule deer. Oh, we got something for a mule deer. Is it over here? I think it is. How many we got? One. We got one male. What about this? What is this? There's multiple. Still one. So we got one male in this drinking zone. So he should be on this bank over here. Should we set up on the mountain? Or set up on the back side of that mountain? I mean, shit, can we even go that way? Probably not. Well, that's just the first part of the pond. We might have more down here on this other side. Don't know. All I know is I'm gonna need a tent somewhere anyways. Oop, I'm going past the respawn. That's not good. Fuck. Hate that shit, bro. Absolutely hate that shit. Stupid respawn counter. Now I have to bring my 4-wheeler all the way back over there. Hold on, before I set down the tent, I think there's a house up here. There might actually be one. I've seen smoke. Is there a cabin? Seems like there's a house nearby. Yeah, in this general area. It's like right here. That's close enough. That's actually really close. I shouldn't have to place the pin down. And just discover this and come to this whenever I need to hunt it. Okay, so how far away is that pond from here? Let's see, the drinking zone is right here. That's 400 meters away. But, if I take a four-wheeler, I might be able to get there quick. Thinking about placing the stand up here on this mountain. Right here seems like a good spot. I can just place a tent and a stand. Like right here-ish. Place the tent right here. Maybe a little closer. Might be able to place it pretty close. Place it somewhere where it says it's flat. At least flat enough. Okay, so I can place the tent a little higher and then I can walk to it. I'll have to do what I gotta do. Alright. This is insane, dude. Trying to find a spot to place a tent is insane. Like, if it's not flat ground, you can't do it. It's just dumb. Maybe I set the tent down here. Okay, how far away is that from these tracks right here? Ooh, that's 170 meters. I'm gonna place it right here. Let's make sure it's safe. Okay, fine. What about right here? Yeah, you can't tell me no. This is flat. There we go. Alright. Tent down. What was that? Now we go inside the tent and we grab our tripod. Or at least what we want as a tripod. There's 1600 as well. That's crazy, dude. Alright, I gotta put the tent back. Grab the tripod. Put the tripod down. Hopefully the tripod will help. Actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna put a tripod down just yet. I should just go find more spots because I don't know exactly where they spawn yet, and I'll do that whenever I figure out where they spawn so that I can place them down correctly. So in the meantime, all I need to do is just have the tents in my inventory. This is my first time doing it, so I gotta figure out a good pace in a good way. And so far I've not had the best luck, but I think this should be good. I still can't see any deer down there, but I think it's just because the game is completely toast right now. But we're gonna go ahead and get our four-wheeler and move on to the next spot. Alright, the next spot, where are you at? I think it's this one right here. Alright, so this is the process I'm gonna do. Discover the drinking zones, place down a tent 200 meters away from it. Discover drinking zone, place a tent 200 meters from it, and go from there. And then whenever I actually want to do the process itself of hunting them, I'll further improve my tent placement and shit like that. But I gotta make sure I'm going in the same rotationary order that I started with, otherwise it's gonna mess up the spawns and everything else. Oh, that's a deer! What kind of deer are you? You big ass motherfucker. You another big ass motherfucker. Why are you guys chasing me? I don't want you guys to chase me. Leave me alone. I'm just going up here to this pond, which I think is where you guys ran away from. So that's good. That means there's somebody up there. That's really good, actually. That means they left the drinking area. There's a guaranteed zone for the mules. Hopefully. I know there's a guaranteed zone for those fucking goats. Yep, this is where they came from. Alright, so mountain goats, mountain goats. There's a deer right there. And I know where he came from. He came from right over here. So this is where the deer are gonna spawn, if any. Their drinking zone's right here. Wait, these are elk. That's not good. That's not good at all. There was mule deer and there was an elk. So this could be either a mule deer or an elk drinking zone. It's already a... Okay, there's a mule deer there. And there's a elk right there. I think the elk has a great one too. Not sure though. Probably not. I know the white-tailed deer has one. And the moose, obviously. Then we got a black bear. Alright, I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean they're not here. I don't know for sure not if this one's a bust, but we're gonna move on to the next. And hope that we can find more. I mean, we've covered all the tracks on this pond here, and I haven't found a single drinking zone, so I'm just gonna say this one's a bust for now. The zones can move, and I'll have to come back and look at every pond again anyways. But once you get it settled, they shouldn't move. Alright, so our next one, it should be... Yeah, it should be right here. And that little speck above it isn't anything, I don't think. Oh, but there's a house we will find on the way there. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark where the house is at so I can go find the house first. Because the house, I can just fast travel to it. Saves me one trip. Say I need to come back to this general area, I can just fast travel to that house. It's better than waiting. Traveling by foot or by four-wheeler. Because trust me, these things are a pain in the ass. Damn, isn't that sky just fucking gorgeous? These roads are terrible for hauling ass. There's only been one map that I've actually been able to hit like 60 miles an hour on. Or I should say kilometers an hour, because that's what this game goes by. .44 kilometers an hour is not a good number at all. That's like 20 miles an hour, which is slow as hell. We go faster than this in school zones sometimes. Okay, here's 50. Many men, many men wish that on me. I know I don't cry no more. Okay, how come this thing's slower on the open road than it is this tight, narrow spaces? I just don't understand that. All right. Another one down. On to the next pond. Which is this one, place waypoint, and we are exactly 300 meters away. I'm hoping to God this one doesn't have any, because this is going to be a really hard spot to put a good tripod placement. It's so blocked, it's so foresty. Please, God, please. Please. Is there anything? I don't see anything. I think it's gonna have to be a slip on. We're just gonna be a rough estimate and say 160. Shit, we don't have a tent. That's great. That's amazing. Go all the way back to the house. I knew I was gonna forget a tent one of these times, but at least I discovered that house so I don't have to haul ass back the whole way. It says I have 5 tents on me. I just didn't put them in my inventory. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. What a fucking dumbass. Holy shit. Wow. That's incredibly stupid. Oh well, it's just a little bit of ways. It's only 300 meters. Wait, I can sleep here and then I can walk down. That's all I really needed to do. I don't even need a tent. $16.50. We may need to go grind for some more cash after we get a couple more of these. And the reason why is because we need cash in order to sleep a lot. And that's what we need to be effective. There's some tracks. It's a good time though. Nope, this pond just turns out to be a dud. Maybe this one won't. Okay. Okay. And actually, if this one's a mule deer, I don't mind being up there. Of course, it's the fucking mountain goats, bro. These things are so fucking annoying. I wish I could just take these things out of this fucking zone, bro. Mountain goats. Woohoo! Exactly what I wanted! Yay! Alright, on to the next. I think we should discover this question mark on the map. Whatever it is. Just discover it. I think it might just be a lookout. Nope, that's a deer stand. I don't think I need that. I got my tripods. Oh shit, this is a good one. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is a great one. Holy shit. Mule deer drinking zone 1. Okay. And then we got Mule Deer Drinking Zone 8. One and 8. 8 again. 8 again. Okay, this is gonna be one of my main ones. It's gotta be. Alright, so this is... They're stacked. Right? I think they're stacked, if I'm not mistaken. So what I need to do is set up somewhere that's appropriate. I'm guessing they're right here on this bank. So I need to set up over there. Alright, sorry about that. There's a lawnmower outside and I didn't want to make the screen, or not the screen, I didn't want the audio to be nothing but fucking whatever the shit that was. I'm just gonna be safe and say the furthest edge. So it needs to be at least 200 meters away from that. Which is at 70 right now, so it shouldn't take too much. But do I want to go over here so I can actually see them? Around there. I don't know where I want to go necessarily, but I do want to be able to see them whenever I get out of the tent, so I can actually scope them out, see if there's any that I need to kill, and then go on to the next. Because there's always going to be some there, but whether or not I need to kill them, I need to know before I trudge all the way down there and waste time. So I'm saying I need to go somewhere up here. And if I'm doing that, then I think I need to go from this point. 83 for now. I could place a deer stand over there. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is put the tent right up in between here, and then put the tripod closer. Alright, so the tent can go here. Alright, and always want to place your tent facing the direction in which you're going, so that you know. Just in case, I'm gonna go a little more up. Yeah, what else there? Okay, okay. That's not bad. Alright, now we go and go to the next one. So we know this is a 8. So wherever we got tents at, we know there's a guaranteed spawn. So that's one guaranteed spawn. That's another. So right now we got 4 guaranteed spawns. Now I don't remember how many this one had. I think this one was like... Which one is this one? This is the Rocky Mountain Bighorn Sheep, and then we had this one. That's the one I found a treacherous fucking tent spot. Now that I think about it, I could have put the tent right there. Let me fast travel to this one. Just real quick. See how many this one has. See if I can even spot them. Pretty sure this is a good one. I'm not 100% certain. Oh, this is that one. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I see where they're at now. It's 150 meters away. So I think if that's where they're sitting at, that's a miner. That's one I would shoot. That one up there is one I would shoot, I think. No, that's a miner. So I think I would shoot this one. Okay, so we do have a good spot here. I need to put a tripod right about 200 there, so a tripod right there wouldn't be bad. Alright, so this one's a success. Let's see. Is this a bad spot for a tent? We'll see. I might actually have to move it because this mountain's gonna get in the way. Yeah, I think the mountain's gonna get in the way. The best spot that I can see this place from. I don't know, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass, that's all I know. Maybe over there I can place the tent and then I could... Okay. Alright, hold on. I might be cooking here. Let me pick up this tent and see if I can't place it somewhere else. I'm hoping this ain't one of those that you just have to be really quiet. I just need to figure out where they're at. Is what I need to do. Because if they're actually there, that tent spot was good. We're gonna say that they're right about here. I'm just gonna mark the middle. Gotta have a good spot for a tripod. About 145 meters away. Okay, wait. Right here's a good tripod spot. I can get in here, or I could just sneak up to right here. And then I could find which one I want to take out, and then pop them. Alright, so that's good, that's good. This tent spot was actually good. It just looked bad because of the way the hill was. Now I just gotta get 200 feet up this way. Okay, that's more than 200. We should be fine. Placing you down right here. Alright, on to the next. Which one is the next one? So we did that one, then we got those two weird looking ones. So my next one's over here for some reason. Here's the thing though, I could put a tent in between these two and get to both of them. Let's say I put a tent right here. And then I'd be able to get to both. But I'm hoping I don't actually have to use this one because I think it's kind of ass. Probably. But since they're so close, I don't know. Maybe the tent will scare one side off. That I don't want to be scared. Alright, here's what we're looking for. I'm hoping it's not moose. What? No, I don't want that. I want this. Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain. Mule deer. There's mule deer over here. Yes. Mule deer drinking zone. 8. Okay. So I'm guessing from this foot point. Okay, where are all the other tracks? So if there's 8, they're gonna be right here. So go ahead and mark that. And we probably should go. Gotta go up that way. Just have to. Actually. I don't know. Just gotta get 200 meters. Good spot for a tripod to be right here. And then, actually, probably, yeah. I'm just gonna put a tent right about here. That should be good. Oh yeah, this should be great. Considering the fact that this was right about here. Right? Yeah. So I say we place it right here. Here's where the tent's gonna be. If I can find a spot to place it. So you're telling me I can't place a tent right there? Oh wait, hold on. There's a spot right around here somewhere. It's right here somewhere. There. Aha. Alright, and then we go over here. If I'm not mistaken, we should be able to see the deer. Right about there. Oh, wait a second. I could run my happy ass down this way. And set my tripod right about. I want to be able to see them without the trees being in the way. So right here, I mean, it really just depends on where the deer are at. This could be a good spot if I put a tripod here. But either way, we got a tent set up for this spot, so let's move on to the next. There's one one little pond next to this one. And I hope there's nothing to it, because if there is, it's going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to be a real pain in the ass to put 310 in this area. But those are two main ones. Right there are both 8s. So, that's good. Okay, good, there's nothing here. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, so the next one, and the last one in this general area, is right here. And then we have completed the top portion, and then we gotta move down to the middle and bottom. Shouldn't be too hard. Just go in that direction. You can actually see some of the ponds from here. Oh, a little bit. Need zones are the only thing that matter, guys. So again, sleeping zones and feeding zones are not what we're going after. Water is the main one. So this isn't looking too good. Just looks like tracks. There's Rocky Mountain. Bear. That's all bear there. Rocky Mountain. Mule deer. Come on, mule deer. Right? Yes, mule deer. Okay. So it's looking like there's not going to be much on this pond, but we're not done searching it yet. So. Mule deer, mule deer, mule deer. Oh wait, hold on. Looks like there might be a mule deer area over here. This is mule deer. I think. Yes, it's only one though. That I know of. So what time is this one exactly? It doesn't say. But I know his tracks are right here. So mark. Now where do we want this? We could do from over there this time. Yeah. Let's do from over there. 'Cause I can place a... That's a clear shot. That's the clearest area. Besides, like, straight back here, but... I don't know if I want to... Actually... I don't really know for sure which one I want to do, but I know that I need to at least be 150, so... I'm gonna look from multiple different standpoints to see what I think. Alright, here's 145, and that looks like a clear fucking shot. Should put it right here, if I do a tripod. No, actually, that bush is in the way. Because if that bush is in the way of the tripod... Actually, hold up, I want to see how big a tripod is compared to that bush. I might be able to squeeze it in. I love the tent placement. The tent placement's gonna be good here. Tripod, inventory, portable structure, tripod. Let's see here. Will a tripod allow me to... We're gonna go right up to 155. No, actually 145. So we could place a tripod actually right here. Okay, so yeah, this is a good area. This is a really good area. Oh yeah, that tripod can see right over it. Right the fuck over it. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. But how loud is the tripod though? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna look this up and see how loud the tripod is on Hunter Call of the Wild. Well, getting into a pre-placed tripod does. Okay, so I'm good. A pre-placed tripod doesn't do anything. But a tripod itself, if you place it down while in front of animals, that's when you're fucked. So right here, we're good. Now the tent though, the tent we gonna have to move back because this is something else. We're gonna go back 200 meters. Let's say we go back to right here. We're gonna be safe and we're gonna go back 220 meters because this could be a really good spot and it's really easy. We're gonna go 225 to be exact. Alright, so that's a clear path to my tripod. Alright, so this is a successful spot. It's only got one deer though, so I don't know if a tripod's even needed. But if we do need it, that's the spot that I can place it at and be successful. So we good. Actually, I'm gonna keep that tripod there. I could always buy another. I can have 8 at a time. Alright, now the next ones we have to go to, I think, are these two, where this lookout tower is kind of at. And then we move on to the bigger ones, but I'm not 100% sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure it out. And then we'll get to hunting. Alright, yeah, so it's those two. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 after those two. So as of right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 zones discovered. Alright. And 6 of which have been successfully deemed as a good one. 2 of them are ones, which is not good. As far as I know, we got a pretty good amount of 8s and 7s. I'm gonna go ahead and go on to this one down here. And we're gonna see if we continue track. I'm hoping I don't have to go grind for some cash before then. Look at our actually might get some info in the area. If that's true, then I might discover more stuff that we didn't know. And it's XP, so always worth it. Survey the land. New locations added to the map. Hopefully that means new drink zones and shit like that we're gonna need to know. Rocky Mountain Bighorn. There's a mule deer down there. Rocky Mountain Bighorn. It's sharing. Should clear that area of the fucking bighorns. I hate those things. They just populate everything, and it's so annoying. I should cleanse the land of the bighorn. No more bighorn. Everybody with this one, I'm happy if the bighorns are gone. I keep trying to turn on the flashlight on this fucking four-wheeler using the same button that you use in GTA Online, dude. I should be able to grind for some elk as well. And some mule, or, not mule deer, but the moose. The big old moose. Sleeping areas. So we can still see tracks, that's good. Oh yeah. This is one that's actually not frozen. Need zone for one mule deer. This is 3 of the 8 non-full drinking zones. Says there's only one, but I don't trust that. I think this one might be able to share a tent, to be honest. What was that? Is that a wolf? Better slow down, pal. Mm. So their paws were over there. That general side. Hold on, there's more. There should be more. I'm a stupid fucking sheep. Alright, so right here. So I'm just gonna put a marker for right here. And we're gonna try to put a tripod right there. If that's good enough, I don't know if it is, but I'll try to put a tripod over here, so where I can see them. That's not good enough. Actually, tripods don't make any noise when you put them down. So if I could put a tripod down right here, it'd be great. What I need to worry about is the tent placement. So at least be 200 meters away. Maybe something like right down here. Then I gotta have a clear path up there that won't have too much brush. Okay, I think I have a clear path. So right here is where I'm gonna place my tent. Right about here. Oh, it's a moose. Alright, now we're gonna go down to the storage. Wait, can I carry a normal deer stand? See what the deer stands do. Alright, so if I'm going that way, I'm gonna want to be quiet. This is by far one of the worst ones ever, bro. I already know I'm gonna hate this one. It's only a 1 too, so it's gonna be one of those, I gotta go to the 1, man. Oh yeah. I like this. That's pretty cool. How do I get down? Oh. Alright, how much noise does a tree stand make? That's the new question. Okay, there we go. It says that this will not spook the animals. I just gotta be able to sneak up to the tree stand, look up, and enter it. So if I can get this far without spooking them, I can enter the tree stand. But anyways, in other words, I need to discover this, fast travel back to my tent. Actually, hold on. We got another pond to go to. Nothing. I don't think I got anything on the nearby areas. Alright, let's go ahead and get my tents back. And I need to spawn a 4-wheeler. The need zones are pretty decent, pretty easy. Uh, I think I got four solos, four solo need zones, and I'm not 100% sure on that, but I am decently sure that that's what it is. Just in case, I oughta place down the tent right here and see what we got. Alright. Sleep through the night. You don't see anything out here. Rest until 16:23. Why is it not letting me rest? Do I not have that much money? Don't tell me I don't have that much money. I don't have that much money. Great. Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go grind a little for money before I do anything else. I don't think I can see. Okay, I can see tracks. There's a bunch right here. Okay, yeah. Never mind, I can see tracks, so we're still decent. Drinking zone for one. Oh, that's a lot more than one. You're telling me this is just one? That is a lot more than one, buddy. This is a shit ton. Drinking zone for 7. It's a shared pond. This is an insane pond. How far does this thing go around? Drinking zone for 7 is insane, dude. Okay, so we're gonna need that tent to be over here. I think I have multiple. I can just place one down over here. Alright, so in general, I think it was right about there. So we're gonna place a marker right here. Actually, we'll place a marker right here. And we're gonna go 200 meters this way, and we're gonna set up either a deer stand or a tripod. What do you guys think? Deer stand or tripod? I can set up a tripod right here. And I think it would be better, but you really never know. I'm gonna search the rest of this pond before I do anything now. I have the marker at least, so I know for sure where the one spot is. But as I see more tracks there, there may be more. Hell, they might even be right there. Can't really see that far, but hey. Alright, so I don't really see much of anything, so I just need to be 200 meters away from that initial spot. And then I think I'm gonna set up the tripod right there so I can just smack them. Smack, smack, smack. But, smack. $160. Still 160. We're gonna place it right about here. It's a good spot for a tent. There we go. I just scared an animal. Oh well. Now we're gonna come back to this tent. We're gonna search it a little more, see if we can't find any more, and if we can't, that's good. Alright. So this is a 1 and a 7, or an 8, which means there are drinking zones that are combined together for both 1s and 7s. What is this one? This is the... Okay, this is the mule deer that's separate. This is the one that's alone. Yeah, he's the alone one. So he's going to be on that one side. So he's probably gonna be right here alone, and then he's gonna walk over to this spot right here. So whether or not I can sneak up that far is a question. I think I'm gonna put it right there. Right there looks like a great area. Still good enough for pretty good shots. So I'm not gonna place it too close. I'm gonna go over there in that field. Yeah, looks like a great area. Still see everything. It's a perfect spot. Right about, uh, right about here-ish. I mean, it's a little low. I don't know, how quiet am I going up to this? Deer are extremely good at hearing. If it's fabled, I gotta be good. We're good for 150 meters. Alright? So, 130 is the most I need to worry about. Oh yeah, we got that. We still got that? We do have that. I'm gonna place it right where the four-wheeler's at. And we're placing the tent so I can grab it. Of course, I gotta get rid of the tent in my inventory. And then I gotta grab it. And we gonna place it. Oh, it's in my inventory. And we're gonna place it right about... Sure, why not? Alright, now we're gonna pack you up. And we're gonna move on to the next. How many we got? We got 2. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Me personally, I'm not a professional, so whether or not is a question for someone else, because this is my first time. I'm new. Alright. So we got the first half done. I need to check the map and see where we gotta go next. Those 2, so we move on to an outpost at the bottom. Looks like we're actually pretty close to it compared to all the rest of them. It's about right here. About 2 kilometers away. You know what, guys? Hold on. We're gonna stop and get some money first. So we're gonna change places. Select region. We're gonna go to Emerald Coast real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and get some of these bulls taken out so that we can get some money, because we do need a lot of money in order to start sleeping and hunting and sleeping and hunting. So we're gonna go ahead and get some money before we do anything. It's 19 o'clock here. I really hate how sleeping through the night costs money, but it is what it is, I guess. Damn, this live stream's bad, bro. It's hard to even see anything.
These tracks, you can follow them, but don't forget to also look up and observe what's in front of you.
I don't know what to do with any of the rest of those perk points. Wait, hold on. This says with any gun, right? I wonder what those things mean as in any weapon. Does it mean any weapon in archery or any weapon at all? See how much it's gonna cost me to sleep. Okay, so I can't rest. It's still gonna cost me 200. So I gotta kill something, bro. I really do. I gotta turn up the in-game brightness so that you guys can see. If I can. Damn, I can't. That sucks. It's 150 meters out. I could get a shot on him. I think I'm going to. Oh yeah. Go back down, pal. I know exactly where your heart's at, and I'm going to stop it. Right where that arm. Drop them. That's what I needed. I need some cash, so I can start grinding for cash. It's so weird to say that. I need cash to start grinding for cash, you know? Because you're not supposed to need cash to even get cash, but I guess it takes cash to make cash. Cash to cash, man. You gotta take cash to make cash, and make cash to take cash. The cash to cash. Damn, this is a nice deer. Holy shit, that's a nice fucking deer, dude. Dude, double lung and heart. Dude, that was a perfect shot. Perfect shot. Holy shit, guys. That was probably the best that we could have got. It was literally only 2 points away from being a diamond. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. There's some more. There's an access deer down there. He's nervous. It's because of the hunting pressure. He became nervous. Somebody. They're all female, and I don't need that. I need the males. Where are the males at? Well, we're gonna travel back to the home place. We're gonna sleep. Sleep. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. Sleep. Alright, that should be a decent time. Whether or not it's good is gonna depend on the deer spawn rate. Deer and all these other fucking wild ass pigs. We don't. Thank you. And now we just hunt. Hunt. We have a total of $33. $333. 33. 33. Alright, so the good thing about this is that I have one more bullet in my high caliber gun that I can use on these bulls, and then I got a bunch of other ones. The only thing I don't like is how hard it is to take these bitches down sometimes. Simba. Wing call. He's fleeing. He's very easy. He's about 140, 50, 100 and something yards away. He's right to be running. Oh, there's another. That's a female though. I need to keep up with the male. The male's the important one. Just going too fast. I just need to hunt the bulls. Wasting time. Hunt the bulls. The bulls. Just hunt the bulls. Right here. Need some. Log beer. Ugh. Alrighty. Come on, bulls. Pop up. There we go. Oh, they're fleeing. I gotta run up to them. Oh, there they are. How about you take one for the team? You too, Mr. Alright, let's see. Okay, one of them was a organ shot, that's for sure. Yep, right there's Vital. Vital, Vital. I got Vital. Whether or not I got another Vital is completely unknown. Oh yeah. Alright. 900. Only one shot. Alright. Okay, so there's still a Vital around here somewhere. Yep, that's one. Very low. I know I shot another too. He's like right here. Yep. Very low as well. Okay, so whether or not those two add up, I have no idea, but I think they're two separate deer. Or two separate bulls. There's one of them. And there's more. There's more. Alright, so which one was that? I don't need the codex. I need to figure out where this deer went. That's not the one I shot. That one is. This one has a very low bleed rate for some reason. Dude, why are there deer right here? I'm hunting down a deer, or a bull that I shot, and there's just deer casually sitting here. It's a little bit insane if you think about it. There's a follow deer, and I think that's a... Is that more blood, or is that something else? That's more follow deer. Where's the blood at? Come on, game. Let me find this. Fatas. Alright, so just follow the path, I guess. Seems like it went this way. This is just so confusing as to where this thing went. Like, it doesn't have any tracks or anything, but it's blood's over here. Did this thing just not have any tracks? I mean, there's obviously blood, but where's his footprints, you know? Like, this ain't even... Okay, that is him. Okay. This will help. Alright. That's all me. I should have just went for the footprints. He went this way. The game lied to me and said that he was going that way, but he wasn't. The footprints don't lie there. He stopped bleeding, I think. Yeah, because this is his shit. He stopped bleeding. Only the way you're gonna find a way to show me to your friends. Are they over here? I've already been in this direction and I don't really like it. I don't really like it. I say we just go down the beach and kill some crocodile. Seems like a better idea. Instead of wasting my time trying to find one fucking bullshit bull. It'll spot somewhere else whenever I get off. Which is gonna be pretty soon. I wanna eat lunch. Maybe watching TV. I'm also getting a little bit of a headache, so probably just eat lunch and go outside and do something so I can soothe the nerves with natural light. Stuff like that. But as of right now, we have $2,000 in cash, which is definitely not enough. So what up, Daniel? What up, man? Today must be a busy day for everybody, man, because I've been live for about 2 hours now, and you're the first person to actually show up. It's crazy. It's okay though. Tuesdays be like that. We already started half the process of setting up the Great One grind. All I have to do is look at 7 more pawns and we're ready to start. You sound breaky. I can barely hear you. What do you mean? All I have to do is look at 7 more. The live stream's doing what it did last time again. There we go, you should be able to read that. I didn't really know that it was glitching like that, but I guess it just tells me when I need to get off. I need to grind for some cash. Great, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it was really fun. Setting it up is fun as hell. But grinding for the cash you need to even do it in the first place is... that part is annoying. I just don't really like playing the same map over and over again like this. No goal to do anything, just shooting the same thing over and over. Just for... I mean, there was a goal, it's just cash, but that's the goal everybody has is cash. The great one, though, that's fun. Setting it up was fun. It was a little complicated. I enjoyed doing it. And the gray one looks great too. Once I finally get it, it's gonna look so good. But I think I'm gonna get about $10,000 and then I'm gonna end the stream. I'm at 2,000 now. The reason why is because I need to eat lunch and clear my head because I have a headache right now. So. Damn, there ain't shit on that beach. That's crazy. There ain't anything at all. If I can't find anything, I'm just gonna get off. There's usually a bull up here, so we'll see. Interesting. Yes, sir. Very interesting. Very, very much indeed interesting. I mean, I need cash and ammo is the main thing. I think this map is just fucked for me because I've used it so much. I should probably join someone else's multiplayer to get cash. I usually do the cash grinds off stream because all it is just me killing low level animals over and over again. And that's what I've been streaming here recently, and it's not really appealing to just go out and get cash, you know? I gotta check over here first, and then we'll go that way. some up here. If I was on someone else's multiplayer map right now, dude, there'd be thousands of these bitches up here. Matter of fact, I probably should just switch to a multiplayer map if there ain't anything. But I'll have to do that in a bit. Probably later off stream. I'll probably do the rest of the setup off stream as well. This was just part one, so you guys know the process. As far as streaming goes, it's just with it being cracked, like I would love to stream longer if I could take breaks in between the stream. But you know that doesn't keep views when you're not doing anything, you know. But at the same time, the cracking that you hear makes it hard for people to watch. There's one. I ain't even gonna worry about the distance. I'm just gonna shoot that bitch. Oh, that was a little too high. I was accounting for the distance. That fucking sucks. I missed. At least I know there's some over there, though. Yep, I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it. It would have shown some purple on the map in that area if I did hit it. I think I've done all the fucking animal in this fucking game. In this map. Oh look, there's a herd of them. No, stay there, pal. Stay there. Nope. Right when I get lined up, bro. Why does the game do that? Why? He was right there. He was right fucking there. I'll just get closer. It's just free cash, it don't matter. Oh wait, there's one. Babies. Hey babies. Hey babies. Drop babies. That was a good shot. The first one missed completely. I keep trying to account for like bullet time and bullet drop, and it ain't working. Because there probably isn't any. No organ hits. Just now. That's crazy though, because I could have sworn that would have been an organ hit. For sure. Bleed rate very low, so I'm not gonna get that one back either. This gun just doesn't pack enough punch, man. Maybe this one though. I call this one the cannon, aka the fireworks. Firework machine maniac motherfucker. I don't want to kill that one, I want to kill the black one. No, I just sound racist, that's crazy. Oh wow, look at this one, it's just sitting here. Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Hey, hold on. No, I didn't want a tent, I want my gun. What the hell would I want a tent for? That stupid ass motherfucking tree. Now I gotta reload. This is a big fucker I missed earlier. I ain't missing you this time, pal. I headshot you, bitch. I headshot you this time, bitch. Headshot. That was a spine on that guy. That's what I'm gonna go for now on, is just the spine. I hate when they run. just gonna drop them. Spine and all. Alright, we got a couple. I want a couple more. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Drake. Ba la la la. Ba la la la. I don't see anything. I'm gonna have to scout before I go anywhere. Probably all ran this way. Hey, buffalo? Buffalo. I can hunt buffalo all day. Not really, buffalo are a pain in the ass. These are just as valuable, but easier to find. You're warning me, buddy? You're warning me? Out of all people, you're warning me? Yeah, that's what I thought, pussy. Run, pussy, run. Yeah, I'm coming for you. I see you. Buzz. Would you stop swaying so I can get a shot on you, pal? You swaying motherfucker. Alright, he's dead for sure. He ain't surviving 3 bullets, that's just impossible. And he's down for the count! Oh, I didn't even have to do that. That was a vital organ right there, so I should be good. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? 1 and a 2. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. A motherfucking door. Drop, bitch, drop. Wow, if it don't drop soon, I swear. This game just be picking favorites at that point. I know I got at least 1 vital hit out of all these. Another hit. Another hit. Very low bleed rate. Another very low bleed rate. Oh my gosh, bro, just die. Die already. Oh yeah, he's dropping. Don't know when, but he's gonna drop, that's for sure. Oh yeah, he dropped right up here. Right up 50% blood left in his body. 25 to 50% left in his body. Please don't tell me it's gonna stop. 0 to 25, so he should be dead right here. 0 to 25, where's his body? This motherfucker, bro. There he is. You fat fuck looking motherfucker. You should have died a long time ago, bitch. I don't like you. It was all flesh. That's the reason why. First shot, barely hit. Second shot, barely hit. Third shot, barely hit. Fourth shot, didn't hit. That's crazy, dude. I still got $1,000 out of it. It just goes to show how much money you can make out of these bitches. It's $1,000 per fucking cow. We up to 6,000 now. Which is actually a lot lower than I wished we were at, but hey. Why do I always end up in the spot I don't like? Like, this general area is the only spot I can find them. No, I don't want to find a game. I want to find a game in Emerald Coast. How many have you killed? How many would have I killed? You talking about those bulls? Too many to fucking count, to be honest, dude. I mean, I could probably try to look at it. Let's see. Settings, maybe. I can't see. But I don't look like, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get in a multiplayer game. And my map is completely wiped for cash. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and end stream here. And then I'm going to grind for money off stream. So it's pretty much just gonna be that same blank sheet every fucking time. But thanks for joining in, Danny. Appreciate it, man. But this is gonna be the end of the stream for today. Come back this weekend, and I will be streaming again. Maybe a little sooner than that, depending on if I have to work tomorrow. But as of right now, that's gonna be it for today's stream. So